What a dooski, it's Farewell34, and today I'm here with a brand new video. So Riverdale finally returns for its second season this week, and a ton of stuff went down in the first season. We had hookups, we had breakups, we had headasses. There was just a lot that went down in the first season of Riverdale, so I thought, why not make a recap of season 1, you know, just to refresh anyone's mind who might have forgot some things that happened, or just to help anyone get ready for season 2. If you're interested, I actually finished just reacting to the entire season of Riverdale, so if you're interested in checking that out, links in the description down below, as well as a Patreon page if you're interested in supporting me as a content creator, getting things like early access to videos, Whale Army movie nights, which will be this Sunday, and a ton of other sweet rewards. Plus, all my social media links are also down there as well. Anyway, so moving on to Riverdale. So Riverdale's a small town with loads of dark secrets. Oh, and it may sound familiar because it's an adaptation of Archie comics. You know those comics always at the cashier at the grocery store or the convenience store? Anyway, it's essentially a loosely based, modern, edgy take on that material, with the main characters of our show being 4 high school students. We have Archie Andrews, Betty Cooper, Veronica Lodge, and Jughead Jones. The show kicks off with the story of Jason Blossom's death. He's the kid of the Blossoms, this weird family that lives in this monster house looking ass place. They have a real Addams Family incest type of vibe, and that's totally not true. Like, that's absolutely not true. It's not. Yep. Over time, the teenagers slowly but surely start getting involved with Jason's murder, and practically everyone in the goddamn town has something to do with it. Anyway, we're introduced to Archie Andrews, this football player jock who's just returned from summer vacation working with his dad, Fred. Fred's a good guy, and he has a construction job, but we'll get back into that a little later on. So upon coming back from summer break, Archie started to grow a love for music. And him and his musical teacher, Miss Grundy, actually have a great musical connection with one another. Well, that's until we figure out they're just having sex. Another main character is Betty Cooper. Initially, she's just this typical girl next door with the perfect life and family. She even has a crush on the boy next door, Archie. Well, that went to shit quickly. After a few sexual harassments by this dude to Barb from Stranger Things, it's revealed that she sort of has a dark side to her. The next main character we have is Jughead Jones. Many of you may remember his signature look from the comics, who always wore the crown, but now he's got a crown beanie and is played by Zach. Or Cody. Or both. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm just kidding. I know people are gonna get mad in the comment section. It's Cole. All you need to really know is he's this very cynical, edgy, odd one out kid who's got really good intentions and is honestly a nice dude, but he has a hard time with a bunch of other family issues and other things. His family's apart and he's been homeless for a little. And his dad is Negan from The Walking Dead. Or, sorry, they both just are badasses and have leather jackets. He's actually F.P. Jones. He is a Southside Serpent, a gang in Riverdale. And the last main character of the 4 teens is Veronica Lodge. Veronica is the newest person to Riverdale, as she's this rich girl downgrading her lavish lifestyle due to her father's embezzlements, which led to him getting thrown in the bin. Done, no fam. She sees Riverdale as a Control-Alt-Delete of her previous life and crappy self, and tries to be a newer, nicer person. This is where we see her quickly meeting and befriending Betty Cooper, and ultimately joining their friend group. The gang is essentially Betty, Archie, Jughead, and Veronica. Outside of those 4, there's Kevin Keller, Cheryl Blossom, the Pussycats, and I don't know, Reggie, this stock jock character. So moving forward, remember I told you Betty got curved by her longtime best friend, Archie Andrews, whom she had a lot of pent-up feelings for? Well, she kind of got curved because Archie was out here hitting high notes with Miss Grundy. And eventually that goes to shit because Betty starts investigating her and Jason Blossom's murder, and it's slowly revealed that Grundy and Archie were at Sweetwater River, the place where Jason died, and there was a gunshot, and lo and behold, she's got a gun. We also figure out some things like Grundy was in an abusive relationship, and that resulted in her moving, changing her name, and in the end she's just forced to leave town, you know, for, you know, pretty much. It's pretty obvious. I mean, Archie must be broken and won't find another girl like that. Wait, never mind. Him and Valerie from Josie and the Pussycats actually start a fling. Yeah, this actually happens after they start making music together and start performing. They end up dating, and it results in a long, fruitful, loving... Nope, never mind. The Blossoms had some schemy ass plans that involved Cheryl and Archie getting together, and their head asses just squashed that pretty much. and Archie ends up doing Val dirty, going on dates with Cheryl, to which he thinks is for his quote-unquote music career, but really he's just being used by the devils. I mean the Blossoms. Anyway, this results in Cheryl kissing Archie and Val dumping his lame ass. And honestly, it didn't really seem like he gave a fuck, and a couple episodes after, he ends up getting with Veronica, so whatever. Speaking of relationships, one of the biggest in the show has to be between Jughead Jones and Betty Cooper. Their fling was initiated by the two of their interest in Jason Blossom's murder, which led to them investigating it together and reporting it at their school newspaper, The Blue and Gold. They had a ton of great moments together, and I swear to God, Valerie deserved a Jughead, not an Archie. Just putting it out there. Anyway, I'm going over a ton of other small details, so I'll just breeze by a couple of them now and then try and wrap this up. FP Jones, bad guy, good guy, bad guy, good guy? Kevin gets a boyfriend! But he's a part of the Southside Serpents. Bad guy, good guy, bad guy, good guy? Polly is Betty's sister who is dating Jason Blossom. She's been sent away to be with nuns and is isolated from everyone for about half of the season, but after Betty goes and visits her, it's revealed, oh shit, you got a baby. A babies. She ends up escaping and rejoining her family, but that's not until after she joins the Blossoms family and realizes how freaking weird they are. Oh, and Betty's mom and dad, we learned that the whole pregnancy deal with Polly hits rather close to home because they actually had a similar situation where they were teens at homecoming. Initially, it's alluded to that they probably just got an abortion, but then we figure out in the finale, nah fam, she's got a brother! Veronica's mom, Hermione, is actually pretty important too. She goes from working to Pop's Diner to then working with Fred. They used to like each other. To then rekindle whatever they had and start liking each other again. But then it all falls apart because Fred realizes she's just fake news and she's been finessing him since day one. The season ends with Hermione Lodge's husband coming back soon and her husband trying to buy Fred out of his own company that he brought her into because he was loyal. Oh yeah, it turns out Jason Blossom was actually killed by his father because it turns out Betty's family are actually Blossoms. Woo! The family's great-grandfathers who were brothers killed each other or something, and Jason and Polly are technically third cousins. I told you. But that wasn't the reason why he killed them. It was revealed that the maple syrup was just a front for the Blossoms family business, and it was actually just a cover-up for their vaping enterprise. No, it was actually for their heroin smuggling business from Montreal to Riverdale. Cheryl calls out her father for killing her brother, and the cops come to the house to arrest him, only to find out that he hanged himself and committed suicide. Alright, so now that we recap most of the season, let's get into the last big bits from the finale. So Riverdale ended off on a pretty dramatic finale with a couple of cliffhangers. So the biggest one, Fred got shot. Timber lumberjack looking ass dad is down for the count. He got shot, guys. He's like Dunzo. In the last scene, a masked person rolls up to Pops while Fred and Archie are there and points a gun at Fred and shoots it at him. I don't know, a lot of people are saying, well, who sent them? Who is it under the mask? All I'm saying is Hermione wanted to buy him out and he said nah, and he died the next day after. Put two and two together. Another big thing at the end of the season is with FP Jones. He's in jail for numerous crimes and Jughead's alone. Because of this, Jughead has to move to the South Side to a foster family and go to a brand new high school, Southside High. Will this ruin his and Betty's relationship? I mean, it's not like they can just text each other or call each other or hang out and take the bus. Who knows, but all we know for certain is that Jughead's finna be a badass with that nice-ass leather jacket, though, you know what I'm saying? Another thing, too, is Cheryl is on one. She burned down her mansion. I mean, potentially killing her grandma. We don't fucking know where she's at. I mean, but no, we also know at the end she did try to commit suicide in the river, and then Archie had to bust through the ice to save her. So we have no idea what's going to go on with her in Season 2. And Season 2 in general, they left a lot of things open, so it's going to be pretty good. But anyway, that essentially is a quick, compressed, not very good recap of Riverdale Season 1, but that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, don't forget to check out all my social media links right over here if you're interested. But let me know your thoughts on this video. I just finished reacting to Riverdale and I really enjoyed it. I thought about doing a recap for the show right before it came back, and it was kind of like last second of me doing this, so let me know if you liked it, if you'd like me to do something similar or something, I don't know. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. I'll see you next time. Peace. Oh, also, I'll see you in Season 2. I'll be reacting to it Wednesday night, and then for my patrons, for the second episode, patrons will get it first, and then a day or two it'll go onto YouTube. So anyway, I'll see you next time. Peace.